high ticket clients coming to you instead of you chasing them down. What's going on, everybody? Hernan Vasquez here with ScaleDriven.com. And if you want to learn how to get more high ticket clients, if you want to get more revenue, if you want to scale faster this year, head over to ScaleDriven.com/class. That is ScaleDriven.com/class. And you can register for a presentation that I made on how the big dogs, namely Tony Robbins, Dean Graziosi, Jay Abraham, Peter Diamandis, many others are scaling this year, despite what the world does, basically, despite everything out there, despite the craziness, despite a potential recession or despite a crisis or whatever, these guys are scaling. And on that presentation, I show you what I learned after working with them directly as their marketing director, as their CMO, as their main advertising guy. On that presentation, I'll show you over 7 years of experience and what makes the difference when it comes to scaling. So the class is free, it's completely free. All you need to do is go to ScaleDriven.com/class and you can register, and then you can tell me what you think. But today, let's talk about how to get high ticket clients to come to you. And I'm going to share with you the funnel, the strategy that we develop and the campaigns that we develop for clients that are coming to our agency, that they have some sort of high ticket program, whether it is a coaching high ticket program, whether it is a software high ticket, whether it is an e-commerce high ticket, whatever that is, this funnel can help you achieve that. Okay. So this is a really simple but really powerful marketing funnel and marketing strategy that you can deploy without doing a lot of work, that will allow people to come to you asking for your prices, asking for high ticket stuff, which is exactly what we're doing at ScaleDriven.com, which is exactly what we're doing for many of our agency clients. Okay. Now, if you want something like this developed for you for free, head over to ScaleDriven.com/class, watch that presentation, because at the end of that presentation, I'll show you how you can get a custom-made map, and ScaleDriven Accelerator marketing map done for you for free. This is something that we charge $3,000 for, but you can get it for free if you go to ScaleDriven.com/class. All the details are there. So let's take a look at the funnel, the marketing strategy, and the campaign that we develop for clients. I'm going to share my screen real quick so that you can see what's going on. So let me actually share my screen and see how we can do that. Okay, there we go. Okay, boom. So there we go. So this is a really simple marketing funnel and marketing strategy that we develop for clients, especially if they have any sort of high ticket product. And the way we do this is we position our clients as an authority in the marketplace, and we give a lot of value first before we ask for a sell. Okay, so this is the principle of reciprocity and principle of authority at its max, and it's leverage. We're leveraging those two principles on this marketing strategy. There's something that I forgot here that I'm going to add right now, which is super important, which is a branding campaign. Okay, that is something that we do as well. So let's talk about how this all works. All right. So we usually have an opt-in page. We have an opt-in page that presents value to the customer. What's going to be the number one thing that they want to achieve during, what's the number one goal? That is what we have on the opt-in page. What is the number one desire that our clients' product or services can fix or solve? What you can fix or solve for your clients? What's the number one thing that you're fixing or solving for them? You want to have that as the forefront of your opt-in page. Basically, opt-in to learn how to X without Y, opt-in to learn how to solve your problem for free. Okay, so that's what we have on the opt-in page. Then the opt-in, after people opt in, they go to a presentation page. On this presentation page, it's usually a 20 to 40 minute long presentation where we go through 3 different stages. And this is a framework that we also put together for clients. We scripted for them. And the framework, it's all about, here's the opportunity. All right, here's the opportunity. Here are the challenges that if you want to go ahead and seize that opportunity, here are the challenges that you're going through, and here are the solutions for these challenges. Okay, so basically a 3-step formula, which is here are the opportunities right now in the marketplace, right now in the world. Here are the challenges that could prevent you from achieving or from seizing those opportunities, and here's how to fix those challenges. Okay, and after that third part, which is here's how to fix those challenges, then what we have is a pitch, which is basically, hey, let's hop on a call, see if we can help you fix those challenges together. Okay, but the reality is that that presentation alone needs to be really valuable for the client, so that if they want to and if they get the concept, they can go out there and fix the challenges by themselves. The reality here is that we're trying to generate goodwill. We're trying to make a dent in the marketplace from a really good perspective, right? That's what we're trying to do. That usually works really well, and we're playing the long game here. So whether people do business with us or not, we want them to get a lot of value out of every piece of content that we put out there, including this presentation. Now, after they see after the presentation, we have an application page with a couple questions that we ask, like how committed you are to solving these challenges, what's your current revenue, and some, disqualifying application or questions based on if they apply or not, or if they're a good fit or not. And then after the application, they go to a calendar page, and this calendar page, they can pick a time to schedule a call with our team or your team or whatever. And then we have a thank you page, and then the sales process takes over. Now, this is all fine and dandy, but what most people forget about are these things right here. These are called contingencies, or these are called follow-up sequences, or these are called, hey, let's get people to do what they're supposed to do, which most people won't do. Okay, so most people that visit your opt-in page will not opt in. Most people that watch your presentation will not reach the pitch section, and I'll tell you why that's really important in a second. Most people that reach that application page will not apply. And usually at this point, you want most people that reach that calendar page to do schedule, because they've gone through the entire thing. All right, and then you want most people to show up to your phone call and whatnot. But most people that show up will not close, even with this entire funnel and marketing funnel, which is, a fact that we all need to live with. That's how digital marketing works. So the pitch part, excuse me, this is really important. I want you guys to pay attention to this, because this can make or break your funnel. Let's say that after 20 to 40 minutes, you're talking about the challenge, you're talking about the opportunity, you're talking about the challenge, you're talking about how to overcome those challenges. At some point, you segue into the pitch, and usually the pitch is, hey, do you want help solving these problems with us, right? At that point, that's where you segue into the pitch. That's the most critical part of your entire presentation. There's basically two critical parts. That's the opening and then the pitch. That's where you will see most of the drop-offs. It's like, the first 5 minutes, if you're boring, and don't be boring, okay? If you're boring over the first 5 minutes, you will see a big drop-off. And then over the pitch section, you will also see a big drop-off. So the main point here is that if people saw the pitch, what do you do? But they don't apply, what do? You send them to apply, right? So that's why we have here. If they saw the pitch, we have a contingency, a follow-up sequence for them to apply. Now, if they didn't see the pitch, for whatever reason, we send them back to the presentation page, okay? We're saying something like, hey, you missed the best part. Hey, here's what you can do, if you missed this and it's all good and whatnot. We use a software called Videlytics. There's several video softwares out there that allow you to do this, but we use a software called Videlytics. I'm not affiliated to Videlytics in any way, but we use that software to actually get people to pick up what they're left off, right? So they can click a button, they can keep on watching that presentation where they left off. So if they don't see the pitch, we ask them to go watch the pitch. Now, what happens if they see the pitch, but they don't apply? Now, think about this for a minute. If people saw the pitch in your presentation, that means a couple things. That means that A, they clicked on an ad out of the internet. Usually we do a lot of advertising on social media. So they clicked on an ad out of Facebook and Instagram or YouTube. They opted into your presentation. They sat down for 20 to 40 minutes listening to you, and then they didn't apply. Those people are much, I would say, engaged with what you have to offer than people that didn't even opt in, right? Or they clicked because they thought it was a good ad and they clicked on it and they didn't opt in. So what do you do with those people? Well, we have a couple of contingencies as well. If they see the pitch but they don't apply, on this case, we follow up with them. We're saying, hey, thank you for watching the pitch. Why don't you go apply to get the free thing or to get the help that you need? Now, also what we're doing is for everyone that sees the pitch in that presentation, we have our sales team to give them a call. Because think about that. Those people saw the pitch, they're interested, or they're mostly interested in what you have to offer, right? So we have our sales team to give them a call. Pick up the phone and give them a call. You cannot beat that, okay? So if they see the pitch but they don't apply, we have a contingency there. If they apply but they don't schedule, a small portion of people will apply but they don't schedule. We also follow up with them, and then we have a thank you page, right? And then the sales process takes over. What this funnel does is it's heavily pre-qualifying people before they even talk to you. Okay, so people that you talk to, they're pre-qualified from the perspective of, okay, I really want to do this, or I'm really interested in what you guys have to say, and that's the best position to be in when you have a sales call. Okay, I think that one of the reasons why we set it all up, or we set all of this up, is because I personally do not like to sell. I personally do not like to cold call or surprise anyone. So our sales calls at these points are like, okay, that's cool. Do you want it? Do you need help? Okay, we'll prepare something for you. If not, no big deal. Those are the type of sales calls that we have at ScaleDriven.com. This is not a high pressure thing where you need to take action. Not at all, right? So this funnel right here will get high ticket clients coming to you. This works great again for any type of high ticket product, and you can deploy it. It's only 5 steps, and the main point here happens at the contingency level. Okay, because again, most people that see your opt-in page will not opt in. Most people that see that presentation page will not reach the end. Most people that reach the end will not apply. Most people that apply, you want most people that apply to schedule, and you want most people that schedule to show up. But for the most part, this is the critical part right here, up to the application page or up to the saw page. All right. So I hope this helps. If you want, again, let me go back to the thing. If you need help developing something like this, custom made for you on the spot, this is not like something that we use. We use some of the funnels that have worked for us in the past, but maybe you have some growth goals that you want to accomplish. Maybe you're starting out, or maybe you're spending $100K a month on ads, or maybe you're making $100K a month, or maybe you're starting out. We really want to help you getting clarity on what you have to do, what you have to deploy to actually reach those goals this year. And we're offering that for a limited time for free. We charge $3,000 for this, not for this graphic that I just showed you. The map that you'll get is much more thorough than this. This was just an example, right? But we are usually charging $3,000 for this, and you get it for free, just a token of appreciation for watching me, during this presentation right here, and also during the presentation that you're going to register for. The presentation is also really valuable. It will show you how the big dogs of the industry, like Grant Cardone, Tony Robbins, Dean Graziosi, Frank Kern, and many others, are scaling this year. What you can do to also scale your business this year, despite of any craziness out there, despite of the economy, despite war, pandemic, whatever, it doesn't matter. Why? Because if you're selling to human beings, this can work for you. So head over to ScaleDriven.com/class. Hope that you enjoy that presentation. Hope that you enjoy this piece of content. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Let me know. Post them in the comments below. And I'll see you guys really, really soon. Bye-bye.